What's good, y'all, man? Welcome back to another video. Um, Today, as you can tell by the title, we caught a fucking huge trade today. Not gonna lie, and I just want to break this trade down for y'all. So I did just get out because it's 4 o'clock basically. Market's gonna close, but I'm looking to target this high, which I will position when the market reopens for a move back to that. For a move to that high. But today this is a trade that I sent onto the Discord community, and as you can see, we are we end up going up 60 points. Right now we're kind of floating around 50, but like I said, I did just get out, so I'm flat right now because the market's about to close. But this thing went up 60 points today, and this was the only trade we took today, which is amazing. um with that being said, let me kind of break down why I took this trade. This was a higher time frame setup, and I was looking to buy around. As you can see, we setting up a beautiful RBR here. Most likely this next candle is going to be a huge green candle here due to this rally basing candle structure and then another rally candle. Um, but the reason, let's get into the reason. And before we do that, for those of you that just tuned into my channel, I'm a full-time trader. I've been doing this going on 10 years this year, and I've helped thousands of people because I trade simple. A lot of people come to me because they like the way I trade, they like the way I chart, and it's simple. The way I trade is very simple, and most people can kind of connect with the way I trade because there are a lot of strategies over the years that I see come and go. Where a lot of people would try to jump on board as soon as someone say this is a great strategy. The moment one person says this is a great strategy, everyone just tries to hop on that, and either it blows up and dies down. Um, for example, ICT, it blew up. Now I'm not hearing about it as much, but I know people still trade it. But I don't trade ICT. I trade simple price action and support and resistance, and I've been doing that for a long time. It took me 2 years to become profitable, and after those 2 years, I kind of started to see, what worked and what didn't work, and I stuck with what worked, which is simple price action, support and resistance, and of course, intraday price action. Um, but without further ado, let's take a look at this trade that I was able to catch today because it was a fucking beautiful trade. As you can see, we caught over 50 points. If you know about futures, then you know that's a lot. That's a $5 move on SPY for those of you that trade options. And just a little bit of a backstory. I grew up, I say I grew up. I started trading options first. So I was trading options full time until about a few years ago when futures started to bubble. I'll say about 3 years ago when the futures started to bubble. That's when I kind of transition more into futures, but I still trade options, but I tend to trade futures a lot more. Um, so with that being said, uh, I still use the same strategy I did when I was trading options, but futures is a lot better when it comes to like day trading because there's a lot less things you have to worry about when it comes to day trading with futures in regards to options. So without further ado, I'm gonna just break down this simple motherfucking trade for y'all because trading should be simple. And if you're not trading simple, then you holding yourself back. That's all I can say. Now, first thing first, let's look at the higher time frame. So for me, what I tend to do is I do top down analysis. I'll start on the daily chart. Then if I don't see enough information of what I like, I'll drop to a 4 hour chart. And this just gives me a playing field. So when it comes to trading, I need a playing field, meaning what will where's the market headed, right? I need to be able to know if I should be bullish, if I should be bearish. So I like to just come in here and I just want to mark out my key points of interest, aka key levels, and that gives me a playground to kind of trade within to get a sense of direction. Okay, so let's remove this box. And I like to just see where we are. So as you can see, this level here was important, you know, over the last couple of days. So I did chart this out. And when I drop to a small time frame, you guys will see why this level was important. Because sometimes you might see information on the hourly better than the 4 hour. Sometimes you'll see enough information on the 4 hour. In this case, I can just look at this and just see we're in a range. And how do we trade a range? You trade a range from buying off the lows, selling off the highs. Okay, so boom. right now we kind of have a playing field, right? We have this strong support here, right? We have support down here, we have support here, we have resistance here, we have strong resistance here. Now I have a playing field, meaning if we were to break below this support and actually hold below it, my sentiment will be bearish, looking for a move down to these lows, right? If we were to get above this level and actually hold above it, my sentiment would be a little bit more bullish, expecting us to run towards these highs. Now we are in the range, and like I said, it makes sense to buy off the lows and short at the highs, which you can kind of see is happening. But this big green candle is what is the candle we caught today. All right. So let me kind of break that down. Let's jump to a 1 hour. Now, when we get to this 1 hour, you can see that this level that I charted is working very strongly. And this is what we call a key level. Okay. So this morning, when we kind of open up around this level here, mind you, I charted this last night, so I already kind of knew what to look for. So when we opened this morning, we tried, breaking down, but we instantly got this strong buying to come in during the morning, this morning. So after I seen this, I instantly noticed that that is a trap, and I love traps. I've been trading traps for years. Before people started calling them liquidity sweeps, I've been calling them traps because let me give you something. I used to get trapped a lot. And look at there goes that candle, like I just mentioned. This next candle might be a nice bullish candle due to this RBR. I mentioned that a couple of seconds ago, in the beginning of the video. But anyway, back to where we were. So we end up setting a trap here. Now, like I said, I've been calling these traps for a long time. And the reason I started calling them traps is because I used to trade breakouts and breakdowns, and I would find myself getting trapped a lot. And a lot of the times when I would get trapped, the market would shoot in the opposite direction of what I was expecting the market to go to. Meaning, if I tried to take a short on the break of this low, meaning a breakout, or in this case, it'll be a breakdown, but it's still a breakout, I would try to short the break of this low. And if I was short here, either it continues to break out or it traps me. So a lot of the times I used to get trapped. So I had to realize, like, damn, I'm always getting trapped. Let me stop trading breakouts, or let me find a way to trade the trap. So what I started doing was, rather than me getting trapped and losing all my money, getting squeezed the fuck out, I stopped trading breakouts and I started trading the fake out, meaning a fake out, not the breakout. So I would trade the opposite in the direction of the fake out rather than trying to catch the breakout. And what I found was I would catch huge moves like this, and I would make a lot of money quick. As you see, this is a big ass candle. So this morning, I seen that we trapped these lows. We're at a high probability area or zone, key level, and we saw the trap. So that's two confluences right there. The more confluences you have, better to trade. So I ended up getting in on a smaller time frame. It was a 5 minute bullish engulfing, which is a criteria that I use when it comes to entry. That's like one of my rules when it comes to entry. So this bullish engulfing right here, I end up going long on higher that bullish engulfing. I got long right there on that bullish engulfing, and I told my Discord community I'm long, my stop below the lows, and I'm targeting these highs up here. Okay, and if you look, this trade was an amazing trade, simple trade, no fucking ICT, no fucking trend breaks, none of that. Just simple price action, buying around this support here with confluence of having a valid reason of buying because I was expecting price to run towards these highs, which I still expect that too, but the market is closing right now, so I have to wait for the market to reopen and maybe I might be able to catch that little run back up to those highs. But anyway, that was my trade today, and I end up signaling and sending that trade out to my Discord community. Now, if you want access to that community, all you gotta do is click the link in my description down below and you can join us. It's not expensive and you're going to make 100x what you pay for to join. And this is just comes from proof. This comes from time. I've been doing this a long time, not no beginner trading influencer that you see a lot of people doing now. I was trading when no one knew anything about trading. So yeah, I've been doing this a long time. I have a lot of knowledge to give. And if you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe because I give a lot of trading knowledge on this channel. And make sure you also subscribe to my main channel, which I have about 80,000 subscribers on. Make sure you guys check that out as well. Um, but yeah, this was my trade today. This is how simple it was, and this is how I was able to catch a 50 fucking pointer on yesterday in one trade. Literally just one trade. All right. So if you struggle with passing combines, if you struggle with getting payouts, and you want consistency in your trading, make sure you come check out one of the best consistent communities out there, man. Link in description down below. But other than that, it is another day, another dollar. And hope you guys enjoyed this little quick video. I haven't posted in a minute on this channel, I don't believe. So I just want to make a quick video on this channel showcasing the trades we took today. Caught some good trades yesterday as well to start the week off. Can't remember exactly which trade it was, but yeah, we caught a beautiful trade yesterday as well. But yeah, other than that, man, make sure you subscribe, comment down below if you want to see any other type of trading content, and hit that like button for me. And I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one.